Okay, go ahead.
Hi, welcome to Hatfield, Pennsylvania, where we are in the midst of a kitchen reno. Oh, is it saying to rotate it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you remember, last time we were here, just last weekend, we did the shelves, which came out fantastic, very useful. Danny was able to get a lot of the stuff out of her cabinets and then into the shelves. Come with me into the dining room. Don't step on paint. You can see this beautiful piece that she found at the Leesburg Consignment Store. I love that place. And if you read the ticket, there's like 3 different, I guess, dates, right, Danny? And so you wait to the lowest date, you call them, you take a picture of it, and then you say, hey, I want to buy that piece. You can buy it over the phone, which is what she did. And then Troy and I went and picked it up, and I delivered it. It's got great storage. This is a Stanley piece of furniture. What did you pay, honey? Do you remember?
$260 with tax.
$260 with tax. Stanley furniture. It's even marked in the drawer. Come show. So you know this is good quality furniture. Is anybody joining us? I see you've got people joining us.
Yeah, Kathy,
Hi,
Lily,
Kathy.
Christy.
Christy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So Danny's grandma made this for her, I think for high school graduation, right?
Might have been my birthday some one year.
She did this needlepoint. Took her all year, I think, and it's all about Italy, which, as you know, we're Italian. So this was kind of cool for Danny to see and to get as a gift. But this piece I love. Actually, Troy and I were eyeing it for our house, and she scooped it us and beat us to her. So this I found at the consignment store in Frederick for $12. So this is going to go on this wall right about yonder. This table came from my dad. It just needs a little TLC. But all this stuff you've pretty much seen. What we really want you to see is the kitchen. So if you remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't, the kitchen cabinets, well, were this color, this blonde, like medium brown, medium to dark brown wood. And Heirloom Paint is a great product that makes paint and primer and sealer all in one. You do have to degloss, which they also provide. So we did the deglosser. I'm not sure where that went now. There's one, oh, here's a deglosser. So this deglosser is going to go on first. And what you do, it says degreases and deglosses surfaces without sanding. We like that. And so Danny and her husband did that yesterday and a little bit today, took all the hardware off so that when I came this morning, all we were doing was ready to kind of jump in with 2 feet and go in. So you'll see there's 2 coats on here. There's a little bit bleeding through, so we're gonna have to do 3, but this is 2 coats of paint. This in here, if you come in here, this is 1 coat. And you're like, ew, that looks awful. It's supposed to look like that. Once that dries, we'll go back and do 2 and then 3. This is 3 coats on the inside, and that looks good. Is that enough light that you can see that?
Yep.
So that looks really good. So that's what all of it's gonna look like. There's all different colors, by the way, with the Heirloom Paint. There's blues and greens, darker colors, lighter colors. She wanted to do this kitchen white, and it's, what is the name of the color?
It's a Coliseum, I think.
Coliseum.
Yeah.
So this is the all-in-one paint. And if you go on their Facebook page, if you find them, I don't get anything for this, but I'm just letting you know, they will give you a deal and they'll give you a free sample, which I tried on the window a long time ago when we first got the paint and decided, yeah, it looks good. So I don't know if you can see this hardware. This is their old hardware. I've washed that and it is still nasty. I can't get it any cleaner. So we're gonna get new hinges. Gotta go to Home Depot later on. They're open till 9 and we'll do that. All right, so let's do a little tutorial. Let's kind of go in and I'll show you how to do this. I recommend gloves, which I will get a pair of. Amy, you didn't wear gloves?
I did.
Oh, okay. Are these them?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna steal it. Okay. So these gloves you're gonna put on because the paint does go everywhere. These applicators you get from them as well from the website, and they recommend you pouring paint into a paper plate, which we did. There is a tutorial that you can watch. They said it takes like 20 minutes to do everything. We've been here all day. Not 20 minutes. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But it is good progress. So where should we go? Where do you have the best lighting? Over here?
Sure.
go over here and I'm going to show you. Over here, this is 2 coats, which is pretty good, but it's a little bit uneven. So what you do is you go on in a circular motion, and that's what you saw over there. And I did go in with a brush earlier and do a brush. So once you get into circular motion all the way down, you'll come back and I'll show you what you're going to do in a minute. Now this is not a drip. There was something stuck on there and I couldn't get it off. So I just could not get it off, so it's going to have to stay there. Okay, so once you get a nice coat on there, you're going to come back so you don't see those round marks, and you're going to, they call this stifling or stifling or whatever. And this will come off the granite, so don't worry about that. Facebook Livers, you're fine. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and toss them out. Danny can feed them to me. But this, she'll have a brand new kitchen. Oops. Fortunately, it comes off the floor too. I'm not this messy when I'm not on camera. I wore my paint clothes, as you can tell. But this comes back and it takes out all those circular motions and gets that away. And it will give you a good workout in your arms, right here. We've been doing this a little bit. Plus, she and her husband brought in that piece of furniture together. And if we need to go back and do yet another coat, we will, but I think that this is going to be good for here.
Chris Ann says, Dina, I need you at my house.
Okay. And Stephanie, my friend who does the podcast by Grand Design with me, was supposed to come, but she fell down the stairs or something and broke her bone or broke her tailbone or something. I don't know. She's on bed rest. So we probably would have been done with all 3 of us doing it a lot faster, but we're still doing, I think, pretty good. Okay, so that's about it. So what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow. Once we get everything done, we'll get all the doors on, we'll put all the hardware back on, and you will see something brand spanking new. So thank you for joining us, Facebook Live. Until tomorrow, have a good night. Bye.